It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you
A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's contained at the line for no gain, with Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Dak. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Dobbins. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Prescott here from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal. Dak to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, here's Dak. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Hits him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Working inside the red zone. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This one finds Goddard. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hurts now from the gun. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Play action, Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Caught near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, yeah, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throwing for Hurts. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing here, Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This finds Cooks, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, here's Dak. Ferguson's got it, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dobbins gets it off the option. And they had that one contained right at the line. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. This return makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On first down, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything, and this defense just proved he couldn't.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Great, set. No touch, set. No touch.
Here's Hurts. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They give to Pollard from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles looking at 3rd and 4.
No touch. No touch.
Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Yards on the play. That's good.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie it just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys were ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. From the gun is Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. From midfield on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
One last play before the break.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New York Jets doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's send it back over to Kate and Brock. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
He finds Woods. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the give to Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He finds Stover. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. This finds Cooks complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he gets him around 6 there. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. First down, here's Dak. He's got a man left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This is Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the pistol, Prescott. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
He's throwing for it. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the 2nd half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass taken in by Pollard. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. completed to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll get this one to Brown. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Pollard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Running back sent in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. Gets this to Stover. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Hurts. He brings it in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. Blitz coming here. Hurts. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys and wide receiver Brandon Cook set to take over now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Catch made by Cooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Prescott. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 29-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Getting out to us, and they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Prescott here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Dak throwing again. Got Lamb, and it's complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Here's Dak. Forced out to his... Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound, thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great. No touchdown.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Slot receiver headed left. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Pollard. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. And that brings up 2nd and 7. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys about set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the carry, this is Pollard. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And this one does not go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Gets this to Stover. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 11. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Trying again with Pollard. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, behind some... and he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down, here's Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. From the gun is Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new... Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They've got to keep moving quick here. Another throw for Prescott. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And with just a lone timeout remaining across the field, they're going to be able to run out this clock on the victory. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.